Hey Capricorn, it's Empress Rose here. Welcome to your reading. We're starting with the Oracle decks and then we'll move to the Tarot deck for a more traditional tarot spread. These are general readings. Take what works. If I don't catch your wavelength on this one, check your other major placements. Let's see here. Okay. We got a little chunk here. Oh, if you have a yes or no question, get one in mind if you don't have one already. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, look at that. Okay. Fixed moon, hold your vision. Work ahead. We have some tough terrain here, but hold your vision. Stay focused on what you want. There will be challenges. There will be difficulty. There may be a lot of work involved, but stay very focused on what you want. Holding your vision. It looks like you're part way to something. You've already put in a bunch of work in something, and this is the tricky part, the tricky middle part, where we so often want to quit or give up on something. But this is hold your vision and continue doing the work. And things may seem a little barren. Things may seem like they're not coming to fruition. They're not bearing fruit. Hold on. Keep going. Keep working. Maintain focus on what you want. Not on what is, not on what's been, but on what you want. Maintain that focus. And then these two sort of seem to match. A win-win outcome is forecast and dance with life. Do something, change your energy. So I love the win-win outcome forecast. I mean, both of these cards have just so much balance to them, right? They have this is like a reciprocal relationship. Everybody being happy with the situation, with the result. So this is possible. This is possible. And then we have these two entities also dancing in some sort of equal, balanced relationship. We have the moon up here. There's just so much balance and so much symmetry here and so much reciprocity. They're playing together. So they're dancing with life. And I love that idea and that image of dancing with life, of this co-creation with what is and with what's possible, stating what we want, having our vision, holding our vision, and yet also letting life come in and dance with us and move with us, and playing with that. So doing something to change your energy. So you may be in a bit of a rut. You may be in some negativity. We've got some rough terrain here. So we may be wanting to change our energy and making sure that we're bringing our best energy to the situation, to our vision. And we can do that a couple of different ways. There's breathing exercises. There's movement, not only yoga, but dance. Rapid dance movements, slower dance movements. Just listening to music can change the whole vibe of a place. You can take a car stuck in traffic and turn it into a little spa with the right kind of music. You can, turn your chores into a dance party with the right kind of music. So I've always wished I was musical, so I could change the energy in that way. But this is dancing with life, bringing some sort of playful vibe and changing up the energy, shifting some things, right? You're in charge of your energy. You're in charge of your vibe, shifting that and making it, I'd say, more graceful, bringing in some grace and balance. There's so much balance in these two cards. I love it. And then we have no. No. Wait, postpone, pause, or say no. If it can be postponed, postpone it because there's some kind of difficulty, issue. Again, we've got like this mountain kind of in the way here. So if you postpone something, I feel like there's a better possibility for a good outcome. If something ends up getting postponed, there's more likelihood of a positive outcome. Or if you need to say no for now, we're still holding our vision, but you might need to say no to something that isn't in alignment with this vision. There could be an opportunity that's a little tempting that wants to come in and And it looks like it's exactly what you wanted, but this is saying it's not. It's not exactly what you wanted. Continue to hold out for what you want. And I think what you want is this nice, balanced, equal give and take outcome, right? So don't settle for less. Don't be too demanding. Don't settle for less. Although, like, if someone's giving you everything you want, I'd say take that. But holding your vision, there's something here that's a barrier that's in the way. So if you just have to postpone a decision or postpone something till you get everything you want, do that, or just say no to something. Say no if it's not in alignment with something that you want and something that you're looking forward to. We are looking at reciprocation and balance, right? So there might be some compromise here where everybody's happy, but this is saying hold out for what you're happy with. And if you need to, and you might need to change the energy, bring some positivity here, but hold out for what. So if there's an offer here on the table that's less than what you want, don't take it. I mean, and right, these are, I was just thinking of all the ways that could, like, whew. So yeah, take it under advisement. Do not obey me or obey these cards, but take it under advisement. That if it's possible for a win-win outcome, then don't take what does not feel like a win-win outcome to you. All right, Capricorn. This is your past, your present, your inner landscape. What's at issue? Your environment, to-do list, possible outcome. Oh man, this card, some of these cards are really making the rounds, and I wish they'd stop. I mean, I like it because I end up feeling like we're all connected and we're all dealing with some sort of similar energies that are kind of rolling through our reality here. We're dealing with it in different ways, in different aspects, but we're all sort of in this together. But I wish we weren't quite in this together. So here we have Judgment, the past, coming back for reevaluation in the past. So something has happened here already that has illuminated something. It's given us an opportunity to rethink something, to re-see something. It's woken us up a bit. It's woken us up out of some sort of dream state or some sort of illusion. And now this stuff has come back and we can see it much more clearly. It's a resurrection. It's back from the dead. And there's something to be understood here. There's something to learn here, right? We want to be living in the moment. We want to be present and in the moment, in the here, in the now. But we also, why throw out history? Why throw out learning experiences? Why throw all of that out? It's so rich. There's so much value there. So, as long as we're looking at our past, getting something out of it, if we're just rehashing it for no purpose, that's not what this Judgment card is talking about or encouraging. This Judgment card is about something from the past has been resurrected, and it's time for some reevaluation. You're a different person now. You see things differently, and so you've learned from your past. So when the past comes, you have a different perspective on it, and it's engaging in that different perspective and allowing that past to be reevaluated. It's very rich. There's something very rich there for you to learn, for you to understand, for you to see in a different light and in a very different way. In your current situation, you have Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving on. You are leaving a situation that's not been very satisfactory for you. You have not gotten what you wanted out of it. You don't really care what the next thing is. You're just done with this thing. You're done with this thing, and maybe you can see the past in a different way, and you don't want any part of it anymore. It's something about that. You saw more clearly and very differently than how you'd seen it before. And you've decided to take a different route, and that route is gone. You do not want to be part of this. You don't want any part of this. Here again, we have these swords here. You're taking the truth, the wisdom that you've gained with you, your ability to defend yourself, your understanding, your clarity, and you might even not be talking about it, right? This could be, we actually have not talking about it later. This could be, I don't want to say, this could be silent treatment, just leaving without saying anything, just slipping out the back, Jack, getting a new plan, Stan, and all those other things. But this is leaving. And you're taking your power with you. You're taking your truth with you. You're taking your clarity and your understanding with you. You may even be taking your communication with you and not really telling anyone that you're done. You're just done with a situation. And you don't necessarily care that there's open water. There's a storm out here on this open water. You might be going to this other island. You might not be. You don't really care. It's just not this. Just definitely not this. But you've learned a lot. You've gained a lot, and you're taking it with you. But you're leaving. And I love how, I don't know if you can see this, but he's given the side eye straight at us. But we're the place that he's leaving, or this character is leaving this place, and he is just disgusted and done with the situation. His side eye is just powerful. I don't think you can see it, but he is just like, oh, I'm so done. I am so done with this, and this. I saw something much more clearly this time, and I'm done. I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm just taking off. There is some intense energy in this reading, Capricorn. My goodness. Holy crap, this whole thing is wild. Wild. Yeah, no wonder you got to change your energy and do some dancing. You got to dance this out. This is intense. So on your mind, justice, truth coming out, fairness. You're thinking about it. Maybe you're thinking about bringing some justice to the situation. You've got truth here. And you might be worried about it. You might be worried about, this is hopes, fears, inner landscape. This is what you're thinking about. What's on your mind, what's weighing on your heart is justice, karma, things coming back to bite people in the butt, right? And do not be standing in front of anybody's karma bus. Just got to say that. Karma comes for us all. Do not prevent it from coming for somebody else. They need it. So this is thinking about this, thinking about karma, thinking about justice, thinking about fairness. You might even be thinking about taking someone to court. Because if you suddenly see the past in a whole new way, in a way that causes you to just like, wow, I am so done here. This is way past done. You might be thinking about employing the justice system. And if we have laws against what someone did, then it's not you that's doing something to them. It's our laws and it's our society that's upholding a standard that most of us have agreed to and has been encoded in law. So don't stand in the way of someone else's need for legal action to be taken on them, right? If legal action can be taken, if there's a standing for that, if there's reason for that, then allow that to come in for somebody, because don't stand in the way of our society's justice system. Whatever justice there is, let that come in. So, but this is on your mind. So you might have some truth that you want to reveal. You might have some truth that you would like revealed. There's something here, you know what you think and you're leaving with it, but the situation isn't done yet. There's something on your mind here about some sort of justice, some sort of, there's been injustice here, and I think that you'd like to see it righted, or you are thinking about karma and worried about it, thinking about the ethics of the situation. Did you do the right thing? You might be thinking about, did you do the right thing? Did you reveal the right thing? If you left, did you do the right thing? So there's a sense of really some sort of wondering about integrity, wondering about truth, wondering about this situation and the justice and the fairness, hoping for some justice and fairness to come in, thinking about the truth, thinking about something needing to be balanced. And do you bring that? Does someone else bring that? Who has the right to bring the balance and the truth here? Because you're done with something. It's like this thing, you saw it for what it was, and now you're done with it. And now there's some sort of retribution or something that's on your mind about that. And then we have, what's that issue? Is somebody, a Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone's way divorced from their intuition, divorced from their They are separated from their intuition. They have separated from their higher self. They're not thinking very creatively. They might have some power here, but they're wielding it. This could actually be, well, this could be someone who's very spiritual, but wielding that spirituality in a unhealthy way, or in a, I don't want to say like I don't, like some sort of lacking integrity in their inner life. Someone here lacks it, and no wonder you're sick of this, you're done with it, you're thinking about justice. Somebody here is lacking integrity, spiritual integrity, spiritual enlightenment. They've lost their own spiritual path. They're not thinking creatively or spiritually. They've lost some sort of spiritual path here. And they could be behaving very unethically. Very unethically. They might be thinking that they're doing fine. It's like internal. And their internal guidance system is like haywire. Like something's gone wrong here. I mean, just because people don't want to meet us where we're at or do what we think they should do doesn't mean that they're wrong. We can't be pathologizing people not doing what we want, right? They're not like screwed up just because they didn't do what we thought they should do, right? But this is looking like someone who is just really spiritually backwards, or their inner landscape is just kind of a mess. They're not in touch with who they are. They're not in touch with their own integrity. And integrity, you know, is coming out with this justice system, or this justice card here, thinking a lot about integrity. And somebody here has no integrity, is really out of touch with their higher self, right? This can be part of their path, right? This can be part of where they need to go, and what. It doesn't mean that they're wrong. It just means that they're currently wrong. But this could be part of their overall path and a place where they need to be. But there's just some dark internal lack of integrity, lack of spiritual integrity going on with someone. In your environment, you have 10 of Swords. The end of a very painful cycle, a very painful situation, but it's ending. There's an ending here in the environment. I mean, it's almost like this judgment was this thing that's already happened, this thing that's already gone. Someone already was wounded as deeply as they can be wounded. This may be a situation that you're involved in, or this may be someone you know, or something that you watched, something that you saw, in a way is what I'm seeing. Something that you saw where someone was just very deeply wounded. They're healing now. And the wounding has stopped. It's not ongoing. So, but not because someone apologized or someone made it right, or, you know, this would be someone making it right. You may be longing for someone to make this right. They're not capable of that at this point. But this person could be very wounded, reaching for healing right now. But the wounding stopped not because this person apologized, or this person got right and made things right. This wounding happened, and this person just either got bored or moved on, or just it was just there was no recompense, there was no repairs made, there was no apology made. This is just someone is reaching for their own healing. And at least the wounding stopped. At least the hurting is stopped. And it may have been something that's happened in the past, or connected to something that happened in the past, and then you saw sort of in a new light here. And this person's already healing. They're already on their way here. But there's been some sort of very wounding, very hurtful environment. You got sick of it and were like, I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore. This is dumb. Your to-do list. This is fun. Capricorn, seriously, this reading, I picked this deck because I was like, I could use some mellow readings. And this deck has such mellow colors, but literally every reading I've done today has been so intense, and it's just been just about these same cards just rearranged. I'm shuffling. It's just amazing how I picked this deck, because I was ready for some soft messages, and they're all coming in. They're all pretty intense. So this is your to-do list, the energy you're interacting with. 5 of Wands, open conflict. Yeah, you want to steal away, sneak away, not say anything, take your truth and go. This is engaging. Engaging in open conflict, speaking up, saying something. You're wondering when this justice is going to come in. Maybe you can't bring justice, but you can at least bring the truth. You can bring your perspective, right? This is, everybody has their own idea. Everybody has their own idea of right and wrong. Everybody has their own idea, their own strategies for achieving what they think is right and what they want the world to look like and what they want their world to look like. And this is engaging openly in that. This is an argument. This is, you want to just sneak, you're done with this, you want to sneak away, but this is saying you might need to have a bit of an argument. You might need to bring something out in the open and allow for open conflict. You know, if you have the opportunity here. Be very focused if you do that. Be very focused on what it is you want out of the situation. You know, hold your vision. What do you want out of the situation? Do you want some sort of repairs made? Do you want... you know, just make sure you're very clear on what you're doing here. But this is, you know, and everybody's got their own perspective, their own opinion. So acknowledging that as you go into it, not everybody's going to be able to see eye to eye. But this is like people engaging, people wanting different things, people having different visions for how things should go and how things should be. But this is definitely engaging openly. Openly being one of the key words here. Engaging being another one. This is, I'm done, I'm out. This is saying, well, you kind of got to speak up here. You kind of got to say something. Possible outcome, 7 of Swords. Okay, well, this may not go according to plan. No one may listen to you. No one may care. I mean, I think that you still have some sort of integrity obligation to say something, to speak up, I think, to say what you're thinking. But no one may care. But I think this has to do with your integrity, and this has to do with maintaining your connection to your deeper self, making sure you're not this one that's out of connection to their deeper self and their spirituality, making sure that you're this one that's upright. And this is how you do it, I think. I think you have to say something, engage openly in conflict. Well, that may or may not go well. We have 7 of Swords here, sneaking away, taking the truth, silent treatment, being done with something. This is like, okay, well, I can't win the battle openly, but I may sneak away with my truth and with my understanding. Someone may be trying to be sneaky, sneak away with something, and this is how you've got to call it out here. Someone may be trying to sneak away. You were trying to sneak away, but maybe you're not anymore, but someone else is, or this could be you just realizing, you know what, this is a no-win situation. Although we do have a win-win outcome forecast. So this also could be, if you do not engage, this could be a warning, if you do not engage openly, we're not going to ever get to the win-win solution then if you don't engage openly. There's no negotiation. There's no possible win-win. This is just someone who's given up on the battle. They've realized they can't win this battle. So they just silent treatment, lies, cheats, because they can't win an open battle. So they just they just do what they can to they're just going to win at all costs. And there's a time for that, for sure. But it's after we've engaged openly. It's after we've tried what we can. But this is like, engage openly, because this is possible. This is possible. Hold your vision. Someone may try to sneak away or do something sneaky, but this is calling something out. It seems like to me, it seems like you're not necessarily, it seems like to me you're watching something play out, and you need to like speak up or stop it or say something about it. Like someone's trying to be sneaky and you'd rather be sneaky too. You'd rather not have anything to do with this situation. But this is saying you got to call this out. Like, what role do you have to play in justice and integrity? And how do you avoid not becoming this person? So if you're watching something, you got to call it out. You've got to refuse to participate in it and call it out openly. Anyway, Capricorn, that's what I've got for you. Thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, and comments, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.